Anytime you see a mismatch, this game and in your career, go to the mismatch.
From time to time, people ask me, where did you get the nickname? Because off the court, they don't see that part of my personality, but the nickname Mad Dog was given to me in 5th grade by my PE teacher, Mr. Cornell. A bunch of 5th graders running around, and he gave everybody nicknames, and that was the nickname he gave me. My name is Mark Madsen. I'm an assistant coach for the LA Lakers. I grew up in Danville, California. I'm the 5th of 10 children in my family, 5 boys, 5 girls. I mean, when I was really young, I wanted to be an NBA basketball player. And then I hit junior high and I realized there's no way I'm going to be an NBA basketball player unless I can make the junior high school team. But I just kept working hard, and I grew a little bit. That helped. And ultimately, you know, things worked out and I was able to play in the NBA. But that was the dream from the time I was young. So when I finished playing basketball, I was really giving a lot of thought to what I was going to do. And I decided I really wanted to pursue coaching. The owner of the Utah Flash, his name is Brant Anderson, and he offered me a job as an assistant coach for $25,000 a year. And that was my first year in coaching, was at that time at the D League in Orem, Utah. During that year, I really had a desire to go back to grad school. I always wanted to become a more well-rounded person. I just felt like lifespans are getting longer and longer. And I thought, when I'm 70, when I'm 80, I want to have that knowledge that I could learn from an MBA. And so the Stanford program was a good program. Really enjoyed it. Made some lifelong friends, and I learned a lot. I had finished my first year at Stanford, and there was a vacancy with the LA Defenders. Obviously, I've known the Bus family since I played here, and the interview took place. They offered me the head coaching job, and that was April. Well, when the end of May hit, Mitch Kupchak and Mike D'Antoni reached out and said, hey, we actually have a vacancy on the Lakers staff. And I was kind of going back and forth, because the thought of being a head coach in the D League versus an assistant with the Lakers, both are exciting. And so I had a phone call with Mike D'Antoni the weekend I was going to decide. It was a great call. We hung up. A minute later, Mike D'Antoni texted me. And he said, hey, really, I'll respect whatever decision you make. But just remember, the shrimp cocktail tastes better with the big boys.
Let's get a stop, defense. Let's get a stop. Pull over.
My coaching philosophy has a lot to do with ball movement, hit the open man, and playing with tremendous energy. People ask me, why do you like the triangle offensively? I like it because you can close your eyes and you can know exactly where the other 4 men on the court are going to be in most situations. You can catch the ball in the key spot, which is how Phil calls the spot. You can literally close your eyes and know exactly where your teammates are going to be. And so I think it'll cut down turnovers, it'll increase the flow, and people know where the shots are coming from. I've been fortunate, I have some great parents, and I've had some great leaders at church. My faith is important to me. My wife, Hannah, is from Utah. We were married in the Salt Lake Temple, and she's a joy to be around. Amazing person. But I think my family is my biggest thing. My little son, who's between 4 and 5 months old. The first game that William came to had headphones on because the arena can get loud. And so all the coaches were waving at him and waving at my wife. And it was a lot of fun. I felt really supported. And it was just, I think, a fun thing for us as a family. I think a fun thing for the staff and the players. I would love to become a head coach, either in the NBA or in college. And I'm working every day to attain that. Having played in the NBA for 9 years, I feel like I have the ability to understand NBA players, to understand that it can be difficult to be an NBA player in those tough moments when you're not playing well, when the team is not doing well. I can empathize with that. I can have compassion when a guy plays terribly, because I've experienced it. I've experienced highs and lows. If you want to know the sweet, you have to know the bitter. And there have been some tough times here. We haven't been back to the playoffs in a while, in 4, 5, 6 years. That's been tough. It's been tough on the fan base. It's been tough on the Bus family, on all parts of management and the coaching staff. But the beautiful thing is, we are rebuilding it. And so with Luke Walton here, everyone is just harnessed in the same vision in Luke's vision and the vision of Magic Johnson, and we're all pushing, not just for the playoffs, but to be back to the championship level. The next time we win a championship, the dance is definitely coming back. This time, hopefully, with a little more rhythm.